guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have for you a huge trash empties right here. This is everything that I've collected since last December when I did my last trash empties of the year for 2024. What I decided to do this year, which is different than I did last year, I'm only going to talk about things that I have never talked about before. So if it's a product that I use up over and over again, I'm just not going to worry about talking about that because I've already mentioned it 10,000 times. I'm pretty sure after a while you guys get tired of hearing the same thing over and over again too. So everything in here are products I've never talked about before. I have a combination of drink stuff, food, household cleaning. So let me go ahead and kind of organize my trash and then we'll jump on in. Let's start with cleaning products. I have the first thing is this deodorizing bathroom cleaner. These are concentrated pods. It came 3 in a pack. I got this from Dollar Tree. So what you do is you take one of the pods, you pour it into a spray bottle and fill the rest up with water. I really like the way this smelled. The scent was very, very fragrant, very fresh. And it does deodorize, but it's not necessarily disinfecting, but it does last a while because each one of these pods in here makes a full bottle. I did enjoy this for cleaning, deodorizing, but like I said, it doesn't really disinfect. I don't know if I would pick it up again, but I did have a good experience with it. Next, we have laundry pods, and I have 2 different ones. I don't tend to talk about like laundry things very often, but I did want to talk about these. This first one is from Arm & Hammer. This is the Plus Oxy Stain Fighters. This is Odor Blasters in a 5-in-1 Power Packs in Fresh Burst. And then this one is the Great Value Original Ultimate Fresh Pods. I don't know if I've talked about this one before. I may have talked about this one in a smaller pack. I cannot remember, but I am going to go ahead and talk about them now just in case I didn't. This one is the kind of generic off-brand of the Gain, and I love these. These work just as well as the Gain, but these are like $10.99 for 60 pods, whereas the Gain ones, it's like almost twice as much. They leave the clothes clean, fresh. I love these. I would definitely keep on buying them. Right now, we're testing out the ones from Purex. You got 70 of those for $10, so we're trying them out. We thought, we'd see how much those are. Anything you can do to save money. We're all about it these days, this economy and crazy world. So far, I'm not super impressed with those, but I love the Great Value ones. As far as the Arm & Hammer, these are okay. They freshen, they clean, but you get less for the money. So there's 42 packs in here, but it's still around $10. So you're getting less for the same amount of money that you're getting 60 for the Great Value. And like I said, they were okay, but I didn't think that necessarily worked better than the Great Value one, so I probably wouldn't get this one again. I'll just stick with the other ones. But they're not bad. Just I don't think that they're worth it for, how much you get versus, the price and all that. Let's talk about some food, drink things. Like I said, this is also something I don't normally talk about in trash empties, but I did want to talk about these as well. We have, both of these are from Great Value. We have the Kiwi Strawberry Drink Mix. This is the electrolytes one. It says B vitamins, C and E, sugar-free, low-calorie, electrolyte, sodium, and potassium. I've been trying to kind of get my hydration level up a little bit more. Sometimes I get a little bit overly dehydrated. I work out, but especially since we're going into the warmer months, I definitely want to stay more hydrated. The electrolytes one, I did feel more energized. I felt pretty good. I do feel like I was more hydrated. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how well these actually hydrated, but as far as I felt, I did feel pretty good with this one. I like this one. There were 10 in here. This one is the Fruit Punch Drink Mix Hydrate. This one contains stevia leaf extract, 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks, 5 essential vitamins, it has B vitamins, and it has vitamin C, compared to Liquid IV. That's the reason why I got this one. The Liquid IV, the name brand, I freaking love that one. I feel super hydrated. I feel energized. I want to feel really, really good. I do definitely notice a difference in my body and how I feel, but it's expensive. It's very pricey. So I thought I would try this one because it is supposed to be an off-brand of that one, but I will say I don't think this one worked the same. I didn't feel as hydrated. I didn't feel as energized. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if it actually is hydrating me more or not, but I definitely felt a difference. I felt better, felt more hydrated, felt more energized with the actual name brand than I did the Hydrate. Right now, I'm testing out one from Aldi that's also supposed to be an off-brand of that one. So far, I like that one a little bit better than this one. This one, as far as pricing, was way less expensive than the Liquid IV, but I would probably just go on ahead personally and just pay for the pricing for the Liquid IV because I just felt like that one worked better for me. I have one snack item. This is the Live G-Free, so this is gluten-free. I got this one from Aldi. It is the sea salt and brown rice crisps. 16 grams a whole, or 16 grams a whole grain per serving. I currently have another one right now in my kitchen because I love these. These are so good. They're so light, but they're very, very flavorful. They're very, what's the word, nutty, very toasty. That's the word I'm also looking for. Crispy brown rice, corn crisps, brown rice, and golden flaxseed, chia, quinoa, I hope I'm saying that right, and sea salt. So good. Such a light, healthy snack. If I do not pace myself, I will finish this whole bag in one sitting. Like I said, I have another one currently that I'm eating in my kitchen. I will continue to buy these. These are so freaking good. I have a couple of kind of random beauty products, and then we'll move on to skincare, finish off with body. First we have, this is from Luxury Spa or TSM Brands Luxury Nail Polish Remover with Concentrated with Convenient Pump, 100% acetone. What I really liked about this, and I did get this from the Dollar Tree, is it does have a pump on the top. I have a toner from Juvia Spice, is actually the same way. What you do is you take your cotton pad, your cotton ball, and you just press it on the top, and the product comes up instead of having to open the bottom, pour it into the cotton ball, and I felt it worked so good. As far as the formula, it works just the same as any other acetone nail polish remover that I've ever used, but I loved the actual pump. I thought this was so convenient and less messy as well. Once you get to the bottom, you do have to open it to kind of get out the rest of it a little bit, but this was really, really good. I did enjoy it. I would pick this up again if I saw it at the Dollar Tree. And then the other one, I finished off a perfume. This one is one of the Dossier. This was actually the very first one that I ever got from the brand, and this was actually my first collaboration that I've ever done. This is like maybe a couple of years ago. I got a message from Dossier inviting me to do, get a free bottle of perfume for a review or whatever. And back then, funny story, it was when I was like still new to doing my YouTube channel. I was very new. I wasn't quite sure yet. I hadn't figured out just yet how to do brand things and, sponsorships and all that. I was still kind of working out the details of how to do that. And so that was a little bit awkward. If I could do it again, I would do it different. But this was actually the perfume that I picked because you got to go on the website, pick out a perfume for your review. This is the Oriental Vetiver. And also at this time, this is before I was really into fragrances, so I didn't really know anything about fragrances. This was my first real experience with it. I've used cheap body sprays and stuff, but perfume, fragrances was just not something I was really into. All right, the top notes are bergamot, lemon, and hold on, I'm going to have to use my little magnifier. I can barely see this. Buchu, I think is what that says. The middle notes are orange, blossom, marigold, and violet, and then the base notes are vetiver, amber, and cedarwood. So a lot going on. It's very fresh, very clean. I can definitely smell, the florally scents. This one was really, really nice. When I picked this one out, I picked it out based on some of the actual notes in it, but like I said, I didn't know anything about perfume, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Dossier, just in case you're unaware, does a lot of dupe fragrances based on name brands. I have a couple over there that are supposed to be for Joe Malone dupes. One of them is Floral Pear, I think is what it's called. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Joe Malone English Pear and Freesia, which is one of my favorite perfumes. This lasted really, really well. I love this one. I think the Dossier perfumes in general are really, really nice. It'll probably be a while before I finish out another perfume, but I had this one for a few years. Love this one. I would definitely keep buying the fragrances from Dossier. I think it's a really good brand. Let's talk about a couple of hair products I finished out. Then we'll move into the skincare, finish off with the body. This is from Bondi Boost. It is the Pro Capel Hair Tonic. I have talked about my hair thinning out as I've gotten older. My hair used to be super thick. It's not nearly as thick as it used to be. Thank God I do still have hair on my head. But I've tried different things to try to thicken. This one, you take it, put it directly in the scalp. It was okay. I feel like it made my scalp feel good, gave me a little bit of volume. But other than that, I don't think it really did anything. I probably wouldn't purchase from this brand again. It was okay. The other thing, this is from AOA Studio. It's their hair powder is what it's called. What you do, this one is in black. I have one in brown, but it's too light. When I went back to reorder, it was sold out, so hopefully it'll come back into stock soon. But what it is you open it, and the product is on the inside, and then you have a sponge on this end, and you just go in there, tap it in there, and then you take it and you just tap it over your grays, and it covers so well. It doesn't leave like a film or anything weird going on with the hair. This is a really, really good product. I might go to my local beauty supply store and see if I can find something similar to it, because a lot of times our local little Korean-owned beauty supply stores tend to have these types of products, because this AO Studio is a Korean brand. I got this off of Shop Miss A, by the way, in case I didn't mention it. This is only $1. Absolutely amazing product. I would definitely repurchase it. If it comes back in stock on the website, I'll probably grab like 2 or 3 of them so that I have plenty of them for my backup. Now let's talk about skincare. Let me gather up my cleansers and scrubs, and we'll talk about those first. I have a lot of those. All right, first of all, cleansers. This first one is from Face Reality. I got this one in Allure Beauty Box. A few of the items here I got from Allure. This one is Barrier Balance, a creamy cleanser, daily calming wash. I originally got this one for my daughter, but she didn't really use it. I have oily skin, so I really need products that are more foaming. So like gel cleansers, gel foaming cleansers, those types of cleansers are the one that I normally go for. Hold on, my ear is like itching. This one was a creamy cleanser. It didn't like lather up or foam up or anything, but it did do a pretty good job of cleaning my skin. I did have to go in with a second cleanse just to get it all the rest of anything left over behind. But as far as basic first cleanse, this is really good. I probably won't run out and like buy it on my own, but it was a good cleanser. That's safe to say with most of the products I get in my Allure Beauty Box. Once I've used them up, because I get so much stuff coming in, I probably won't repurchase them. Next we have, this is from Global Beauty Care. It is the Blemish Control Pore Skin Clearing Scrub. I've actually talked about this before, but I'll go ahead and talk about it again. It has glycolic acid, sugar, and papaya. Microfine exfoliant. This is actually a really good scrub. It's super gentle, but it's effective. It goes in there, really gets in there to get all the gunk and all that stuff out of your pores. It's really good for a nice deep cleanse. Leaves the skin feeling smooth. Polishes really well, but it's also very gentle. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they have them on Shop Miss A as well, but this particular one I did get from the Dollar Tree. But it's a good one. I do like it. Then we have from Murad. This was part of a little kit that I got that had deluxe samples of different products. This is number 2, the Murad Acne Clearing Solution. So this is the this isn't the cleanser. No, this is the treatment. I thought this was a cleanser. This is a treatment gel with salicylic acid in it that helps to treat acne. I thought it worked really good. Murad in general makes pretty good products. Then we have Floria. I got this one out of, I think it was a Daebak box. Speaking of Daebak is an all Korean subscription. You get it seasonal. I've been doing it for about 3 years, and then all of a sudden I noticed I'd gotten charged and I had not gotten. It was a summer box I was waiting on. Never showed up. Then I got charged for a fall box, which I thought was weird because I never got this summer one hadn't come in yet. So I emailed them, and they said that they were having like a supply and demand thing, and I understand because this was around 2021, 2022, and brands were still having a little bit more difficulty in getting products and stuff. You guys, it is 2 years after. I still have not received either the summer box or the fall box. I went ahead and I canceled after the whole fall box thing because the communication was bad. Like I said, it's been 2 years since the summer box was paid for. I still have not received it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much debunked, which is so sad because I really did like that box. My daughter and I opened that box together. But yes, unfortunately, I guess the brand is no more because I never did get either the summer or the fall box from that year. Moving right along though, this I got out of a Daebak box. This is the Floria Brightening Peeling Gel. It contains rice lotus flour and fermented water. I don't know if you guys remember, but e.l.f. used to have this peel. It came in a really light blue bottle. They don't sell it anymore, but you would massage it on your face and then it would just kind of peel up as you went along. Basically, it just got like that topmost layer exfoliated that away. This is exactly the same thing. It smells the same, reacts the same, exactly the same. I have another product in there right now that I got from Daebak. It's a different brand, but it's also similar to this, does pretty much the same thing. I did like it. It was like a kind of a micro exfoliant for that topmost layer, and it did help to leave the skin smoother and brighter. Then we have, I got this one off of Shop Miss A, this one off of Shop Miss A. This is, I cannot read the brand, Grace Dawn, I think that's what that says. Real Fresh Mugwort and Tea Tree Foaming Cleanser. This is a Korean brand. I currently have another one in my I was about to say my fridge, in my bathroom. That's from the same brand. I cannot remember the fragrance on that one. I did like this one. My thing about this cleanser, and this is the same way it is with a lot of Korean brand cleansers, it foams up, but it doesn't go like deep into the skin. It's more for someone that has kind of normal, maybe combination. I had to wash my face at least twice with this to really get it clean, but it was gentle. Just wasn't as effective as some of the other cleansers that I've used in the past and I've enjoyed. This one is from Flinery, I think that's how you say it. This one I got out of an Allure Beauty box. It is Water Lily PHA. This was a micro or like a pore refining exfoliator. This was okay. It was like beads, exfoliating beads floating in a gel. I don't think it really did anything. You might like this if you have like super sensitive skin. You need like a super gentle clean. This did nothing. It did not really, it didn't leave my skin feeling smoother. I didn't really feel like it got in there, to really exfoliate. It just was not effective for me at all. This is one that I would definitely not rush out to buy on my own. The other product that I have here that I got from Shop Missy, this is a face scrub. It is the coffee scrub. And you guys, I'm so disappointed because when I went on the website to repurchase this one, this is actually the smaller kind of deluxe travel size, but they do have one in a full size. It's bigger for $5. This one was $1.88. This smells so good. Smells like fresh coffee. Smells like fresh brewed coffee. It is incredible. When I was exfoliating my face with it, very smooth micro exfoliation, left my skin feeling super smooth, and you can smell the coffee. So it was very kind of aromatherapeutic as well. And even after I finished cleaning my face and putting on other products, I could still smell the coffee. This was incredible. Now, if you don't like coffee scented things, you won't like this, but if you love the smell of coffee, this is incredible. Like I said, unfortunately, I guess they're not going to make it anymore because I went on the website to reorder it and it's not there. The only one they have there now is the vitamin C. I might pick it up because I like the way that it feels, but I really liked the smell of this one. And then the last cleansing product, well, actually, we have a micellar water. We'll talk about that too. This is from Curology. I got this one out of an Allure Beauty box. It is the Gentle Cleanser Lightly Foaming Face Wash. I've never used anything from Curology before, but I've been curious about the brand, so I was excited when I got this in my box. This is okay. I think it's more suited for someone who has normal to combination skin. I have very oily skin and I had to wash my face a couple of times to really get it clean. It's very gentle. It's a little hydrating. It didn't strip my face or anything, but just was not a very effective cleanser as far as my needs. And then we have, this is a micellar water from Bath & Beauty. I got this from Dollar Tree. Micellar cleansing wash gently removes makeup and impurities, all skin types, even for sensitive skin. I really like this one. I mainly use this on days when I just felt lazy. At the end of the day, and I was just really tired. I didn't want to shower, didn't want to, go in there and just do the whole facial cleansing thing. So I would put this on a cotton pad. It took like 3 or 4 because my face is so oily. And I would just get in there and just use that to remove my makeup. So at least I wasn't going to sleep with makeup on my skin. Very effective. Didn't leave behind any kind of film or residue or anything. I would buy this one again. Then we have some cleansing wipes. These are from Equate. What are these? Sensitive cleansing facial wipes. It says compared to the simple ones. I really like these. Very gentle, very effective. I mainly use makeup wipes for swatches. I put swatches on my arm if I'm filming a video and I put a little, I use this to get rid of swatches. I don't really use it on my face. Sometimes though, like with the micellar water, if I just didn't want to do anything and I didn't want to wash my face and do all the details, I would use this, to be lazy, but mainly for swatches. But it is an effective makeup wipe. I would use it again. Let's finish off with some serums and face masks and stuff, and then we'll finish off the video with the body. All right, first of all, we have an eye cream. This is from Saturday Skin. This is the Uzu and Vitamin C eye cream. It didn't do anything for like lines or puffiness or dark circles or anything like that, but it was hydrating. It smells very good. I wouldn't run out and pick this one up again though. I have so many eye creams right now that I don't need one anyway. Then we have, this is from Beauty Bay. I don't know if they even make this one anymore, if the Beauty Bay does their skincare or not. Let me know down in the comments. But this is the Peeling Solution Drops, exfoliating and helps to reduce excess oil, glycolic acid, and salicylic acid. This is 100% a dupe from the one from Good Molecules. I think it is. Actually, it's not Good Molecules. It is the other one. Hold on just a second. I cannot remember what it is. It's the Ordinary. That's the one I was mentioning. That's the one I meant, not Good Molecules. This is a dupe for the peeling solution from the Ordinary. It's exactly the same thing, does exactly the same thing, same ingredients, same strength and ingredients, works exactly the same. I really like this one. You put it on, it looks red. Once I let it sit on there for a while, for the time, I think it's like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, you rinse it off, and my skin was so much brighter, so much smoother. It really helped with lines, wrinkles, texture, and everything was smoother. I would definitely pick this one up again, or at least maybe go back and get the one from the Origins, because like I said, I don't think Beauty Bay makes this one anymore. Then we have from Spa Scriptions, Wellness 101, Hydrating Gel Cream. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. Strawberry seed oil, lotus flower, and vitamin B5. If I can get something from the Dollar Tree and it works for me, because I have used a lot of products, skincare, makeup, housewares, otherwise, from the Dollar Tree that are very effective and work really, really well. This one was very hydrating. It was very gentle, left my skin, feeling nice and soft. It didn't do like anything miraculous. It wasn't like, an exfoliator or anything like that, but I would pick it up again if I saw it. Then we have from Skin & Co. This came out of an Allure Beauty box. Sicilian Light Vegan Solution. This is a kind of a vitamin C, supposed to help plump and illuminate. I did like this one. I felt like my skin texture was smoother. My skin was softer. It was brighter. I don't know if I would run out and pick this one up because I think this was one of the pricier items, but it's a good product. I have 2 sheet masks. The first one, what brand is this? C'est La Vie. I think I got this one from Shop Miss A. It is the Retinol Anti-Aging and Brightening. I don't know how brightening or anti-aging it is. I mean, it's just one treatment. It takes a little bit more than one treatment, to really see anything. But it did leave my skin feeling soft, feeling smoother, feeling brighter. Whenever I use a sheet mask, it's mainly just for the spa feeling of it all. And then this one, this is from Prideful. This one, I think there was like 5 or 6 of them in a pack. This is the vitamin C and hyaluronic acid face sheet mask to brighten and hydrate the skin. And it was nice. I really did enjoy both of these. They're a nice little spa treatment on spa days. And then I have, this is from AOA Studio. These are the charcoal blotting papers. Having oily skin, I like to try out different blotting papers. And basically what a blotting paper is you take it, you just kind of press it against your skin. It's supposed to help sop up excess oil on the skin. These were not very good. I mean, they were decent. They were not, but they weren't. I did feel like when I pressed them up against my skin that they removed my makeup as well. The ones I really like are the generic ones of the Clean and Clear. Those are freaking amazing. I didn't really feel like they absorbed much oil. Like I feel like I had to use several of them to really get all the oil off my face. And the other one that I like, I only have to use like a couple of them. I wouldn't pick these up again. I got these from Shop Miss A. They were not good. I would not get them again. All right, now let's finish off with body care and body products. Body wash. I have 2, I believe. Yes. This first one is from Tree Hut. This is the Peppermint Pearl Foaming Gel Wash Hydrating Oil Complex. This one was out during the holiday season. This is swirled with warm vanilla. This one I actually got during the clearance time at the end of the year. It was $8 regular, but it was on sale 50% off, so I only paid $4 for it. I love the Tree Hut body washes. I've used them before. This is a really, really good one. I would pick it up again. This one, though, is one of the ones that you only see during the holidays, so if they bring it back out again around Christmas time, I'll pick it up again. And then we have from Aeropostale, this is the Glazed Maple Latte Body Wash. I actually have the body lotion as well. Glazed Donut, Maple Sugar, and Cafe Almond. This came in a little gift set, one of those sets that they have out during the holidays at Walmart. I've used an Aeropostale gift set before. That one was the honey, which I loved. It smelled good, left my skin feeling soft. This one was just like the other one, where it has a body wash, a lotion, a body spray, which I'm still using, and it also came with a candle. The candle was okay. The body spray is okay. But I really did like the lotion and the body washes. Anytime I see the Aeropostale gift sets, I always pick them up. They're really, you get really good products for a nice price. I think I only paid $15 like for the whole set, which is pretty good. Then we have from Queen Helene, this is the Cocoa Butter Hand and Body Lotion. I love Queen Helene. I love their cocoa butter products, but I don't really think this one was that great. The Cocoa Butter Creme is really, really good, very hydrating. This one I felt like I had to use a lot of, but it kind of evaporated. Not my favorite of the Queen Helene products. I would not get this one again. And then we have from, what brand is this? Spothecary. I got this one off of Shop Miss A. This is the Peach Raspberry Glowing Body Butter. The vitamin C one is my absolute favorite. This is such a nice body cream. And I think this is only $1. It's either $1 or $1.88. It smells really, really nice. super hydrating, left my skin feeling soft and smooth. And this is not one that I had to like reapply over and over again like the cocoa butter one from Queen Helene. The only thing is that when it comes to the body butters, they kind of come and go. Like they had like 5 cents at one point, and then like the vitamin C one is not available anymore, which is the reason why I got this one. But if they continue to sell these, I'll buy them. They're really, really good. We have 2 more products. This one is from L'Occitane en Provence Light. This is a comfort cream. It's a skin cream. It's supposed to be for the face, but it was very kind of emollient, almost oily. So instead I used it on my body and mainly on my feet, and I really liked it. It worked really well as far as a body treatment. I would not go out and buy this on my own. This was actually given to me in a big old haul of stuff that a friend gave me from Sephora. It's a good product. Wouldn't go out and actually purchase it though, because I think L'Occitane is also a pricier, more luxury brand. The last thing I have is from Certain Dry. This is the prescription straight clinical #1 recommended antiperspirant roll-on. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. If you're someone like me who sweats a lot, you need a little bit of extra protection, this is fantastic. What you do, because it is a prescription strength one, you put it on at night. And you only need to reapply it every 2 to 4 days, depending on how much you're sweating. Like in the summertime, I'll probably have to reapply this more. What I do is I apply it at night every 2 to 4 days. Most of the time, I can get away with reapplying it every 4 days. And then in the daytime, I wear my regular antiperspirant deodorant. And it just helps to give me extra protection, leaves me nice, super dry. I don't sweat through my shirts or anything like that because I do sweat a lot. The last few times I've been to Walmart, I have not been able to find it there. I ended up having to order it on Amazon, but it was the same price as what I've seen in Walmart. That is it. That's going to be it for this huge trash empties. I actually wanted to film this like a month and a half ago, but other things kept coming up and then other stuff that I needed to get filmed first because this, could wait. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy watching trash empties and reviews, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help me get my videos into recommendations. If you're new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe. Make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss a thing, and you can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.